All right, hon, we'll lie down. Make sure nobody's having any trouble getting in. You can lie on your back. We'll start with your feet on your roller or the floor. Yep, there you go. And you're going to put your feet on. We're going to use your abdominals to roll up. We're going to exhale, go up and down and up and down. And curl up. Good. Now what you want to feel is your hamstrings are waking up, your glutes are waking up, your spine is waking up and down, pelvis is level, breath is even, and we're going to stay up at the top. We're going to take 10 little pulses, maybe 1 to 2 inches of pulsing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then lower your spine down. Take your hands to your feet and hold on to the feet to stretch out the legs. 5, 4, good. 3, I like that little rock. 2, and then you're going to place your feet on an imaginary table. Let your fingertips come behind your head and lift up your shoulder blades, and we're going to take a crisscross, which is abdominals. Good morning, come on in. We did a little warming up with the legs. Now we're adding some abdominals. You're going to rotate your shoulder towards the other knee and exhale when you lift up, and look at your belly as you rotate. As you change sides, you want the belly to be pulling in. Now see if you can add on. Push through your heel and feel your toes pull back. And take 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both feet come back onto the foam roller or to the floor, whichever one you're doing. Now curl up, and this time open the knees but keep the feet in the same place. So you have a little wider knee position. Take 10 little pulses with the knees slightly wider than the feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and this time touch the knees. Now the knees are touching as you do 10 little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lift up the right leg, and we're going to do a leg pull down and up, heel and toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to feel a stretch through your legs. 7, 8, 9, and let that foot down. Realign your pelvis. They're level hips. Lift up your left leg, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that foot. Inhale. Exhale the right leg up and pull your toes back on that top leg. Drop down your pelvis and then point your foot up. Drop down your pelvis, pull your toes back, and then point your foot up and lift your hips. Inhale, so you're working your ankle and the pelvis up and down. 4, yes, there you go, Michelle. 5, 6, point flex. 7, really work that ankle. 8, and the foot. 9, 10, now lower the right foot onto the foam roller or the floor. Lift up your left leg. We're going to drop your pelvis at the same time you pull your toes back, and then point, drop, and point, drop, and point, drop, and point. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower the left foot. Inhale, lower your spine, and take your hands to your feet. Let your knees be a little wider. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and let your exhale bring your right leg up and take your left leg down, and then switch, and then switch, and then switch, and then switch, and exhale. And you're going to do the same thing but pull your toes back. So we'll take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hug your legs in, move those ankles in a big circle, and then take them in the other direction. And then let those legs go long on the foam roller. Your calf ankle area is on the foam roller. You're going to inhale with a soft knee, with like a bent in your knee, a little bend. Go up and down in your booty. So it's going to go off the floor. Up and down. Up and down. And exhale and inhale. And up and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, stay up. Soften the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Now take an inhale and lift up your arms. Now exhale. See if you can peel your spine up, touch your toes, and roll down. Very good. Inhale. Let the arms go overhead as well. The ribs connect to the floor. Exhale, up and over. And stretch, touch. Good, just do the best you can, Betty. Good. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, over. 3, touch. Good. Enjoy the ride. 4. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. 5 and then down. Good. All right, this time we're going to bend the knees as we come up. So you're going to exhale, let the hands go on either side as you bend the knees. Now your fingers actually reach past your toes and then roll down. Inhale and exhale, reach past your toes. You got it. Inhale and exhale. 3, bend and reach out. And 4, you're doing great. 1 more. And 5. Okay, now this time the arms are going to go to the left and the knees are going to go to the right. Exhale, obliques, and then back. Exhale to the other side, obliques, and go back. Exhale, obliques, and go back. Obliques. We have 4 more. You're doing great. Inhale, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down, full body stretch. And you're going to put your hands beside your pelvis, soften the knees a little bit, and go up 5 times, down, up 4 times, down, up 3, down, 2, down, and then stay up. See if you can stay up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, hug your legs in. Move those ankles in a really big point and flex. A really big point and flex. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take the hands underneath the thighs and use your abs to kick up. Take your roller behind you and you're going to do a lifted up booty position with your back on the foam roller. Now when you do this, you have some energy in your hamstrings and your glutes. And you can actually do a little extension. And flexion. Inhale, flexion. Inhale. Inhale. Good. So you're going to feel your back release and getting some flexibility in the upper back before we do some swans. So 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. All right, we're going to turn on the belly. We're going to take your elbows long, and I have to move my shirt, and take the forearms long onto the roller. Now we just did some circulation moves to the back with the roller. Place both hands on. Let's make use of that pliancy. Inhale, go up with your upper back is your focus, extending. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And down. And up. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8, 9, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower. We're going to do that sustained hold 2 more times of 10. Go up, 10, 9, 8. Breathe into the upper back that we just rolled out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Let's do that one more time. Go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we'll take a child's pose. Push your hips back. Let your hips go back. And if you want to sip, grab a sip. Otherwise, it's going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to take that foam roller at the other end of our body and make it a shin roll. So it's for abs, but you're also going to get the tibialis anterior rolled out. Your elbows are down. Your toes are towards each other. And the foam roller is about on the higher part of your shins towards your knees, but not on the knees. Bend your knees and roll your knees under so you look like an inchworm. This one is inchworm. It's strong on your abs. Bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now rest for a moment. We're going to do an oblique inchworm, and it's going to roll more of the right shin out, the tibialis anterior and peroneals out in a row. So we'll end up doing the other side, so just know that. Let your elbows come down, and you're going to take those knees a little bit more oriented towards the left elbow. Bend the knees, kind of like a diagonal, and then straighten. Bend your knees like a diagonal inchworm. 3, 4. You'll feel your right shin getting rolled out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to switch sides. So adjust. You're going to be taking your knees towards the right elbow. So inhale and exhale, bend, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Very good. Take your elbows into bent position. Pat yourself on the back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this time we're going to lift our hips kind of like a pike or dolphin. Let your forearms come down. Put your legs on the roller near your knees, but on the high part of the shin. Lift up your hips with fairly long knees and then lower with control. Lift up your hips, knees stay fairly long, and up, and plank, and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And recover. Very good. That was really good. Hold that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we're going to pike to one side 5 times. So your elbows are going to be down, your legs are going to be long, and lift your hips to the left corner-ish 5 times in a row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to adjust whatever you need to do to make yourself comfortable on that roller. Go up to the other 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rest. Lower back stretch. And then we're going to change it up. So take your foam roller sideways. I have to adjust my neck underneath your right thigh. We're going to roll out the IT. And it's kind of like doing a modified side plank because you're up on your elbow while you're doing this. Yeah, so right in here you still have good plank form. You can start with your hip area and kind of go a little back, neutral or forward. And you can roll towards your knee, but not on the knee. And you can roll forward, back, back and forth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's take it to the other side and get that. It's almost like a side plank basically. It's the same form. And the other leg, you can even just start at the hip area. Breathing. You still have this really good shoulder blade stability. You start to get that quad, that louder quad.
And then towards the knee, but not on that knee. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take the quads. So if you need to sit, grab a sit. You're going to be doing the forearm, putting the forearms down and putting the roller underneath your major part of your leg, the quad. Another research study just came over my inbox about the foam roller, so I thought I would do a little bit more, but about all the benefits, of course, on muscle recovery, flexibility, reduction of pain, easier on the joints. So hey, it's one of my favorite tools. So you're going to notice that you have your abdominals on when you're doing a good foam roll workout. You've got your plank muscles on. Your belly isn't sagging, so you've got some ab tone. Your shoulder blades are strong on the back, like elbows pushing into the mat. Breathing. So right now, your legs are long. Try taking the toes out and see if that changes. Yeah, some more inner. I also have access to the sartorius here, this longest muscle in the body. You can feel it. When you tune to when you stretch out these front muscles, you get a little release in your knee, across the knee. So back and forth, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now toe in, and then, so it's like you're pigeon-toed. Go back and forth, 1, 2, back and forth, inhaling. And you can kind of deviate left. So now you're more on the left quad. And you can deviate right. Breathing, you feel your abdominals. Now if you want to try something, it's bend the knees and straighten. If that's too hard, just leave them long. Good. Because you have more body weight on the quad here. Or you could just leave them bent and try that. You can cross the ankles. You can open up the feet towards the side, that is a little more outer thigh. So basically you're internally and externally rotating your legs. Or you can mix it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's see how those legs feel, huh? You're gonna take the, just shake it out, just see how they feel. Should feel a little bit better. Ooh, yeah. When you're ready, take those feet on top of the foam roller this way. And you can put your hands behind you. And your feet are on top, your hands are behind you any way you want to. Usually fingers towards your booty's good. Lift up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Lower your hips.
Good. And you can take your little hands in a position that stretches them out and go the other way. Nice. You can do that same movement again, or you can take a leg long position, and we'll just hold for 10. So if it bothers your wrist and you want to just do the bound ankle, that's okay too. Adding on 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your hip. Okay, now I want to do an inner thigh release. So take your, I'm going to turn so you can see me. Take your roller underneath right here, this part of your leg, the inner thigh. Now the other leg, it's going to pop up like a bridge, okay? So the knee's off the floor, or not a bridge, but like a plank. So let your foam roller roll out this inner thigh. Your other knee is off the floor with your toes pushing into the floor so you have more weight on that inner thigh. Good, and Michelle, you might bend your knee more up towards your torso. Yeah, see if that helps you. There's going to be a lot of good ways to get it, so it's not that one's wrong. Perfect height for the dog to jump over. Roll back and forth. You can get near the pelvis too. 10, 8, get near the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let's do the other side. Take your inner thigh, roll out that inner thigh, curl your other toes under, and try from pelvis towards the knee. And then you can just sort of get that inner thigh near the pelvis. Breathing, you've got your abs on. Then go towards the knee. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's get the hips. So take your foam roller underneath your hip, lift up, and so if the foam roller's under your left hip, now your left ankle's on the right ankle, so left ankle's on the right thigh, so you can roll out that left hip. The one that you're stretching in the figure 4 is the one that you're rolling. Good. And I would encourage you to try all different angles. So you might be leaning back, you might be leaning forward, you might be leaning like I am to one side. The You're also getting some of that IT band here. Sometimes when my IT band's tight, it kind of clicks over my greater trochanter. I can feel it kind of slip over, and it's just on the left side where I'm a little bit tighter or shorter leg. So that, I'm getting that part on me. A lot of people have it more in the hip from the greater trochanter to the sacrum. Back and forth. Leaning back is more glute medius or near that sit bone. So there's a lot of good places, so you can find a lot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good, keep the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch it up and take your right ankle to left thigh. Roll up that hip from sacrum to greater trochanter. Leaning back, we'll get more of that glute medius. And forward. You might get more of that greater trochanter. Well, hello. Oh. Hi. There you go. And rolling out. And we'll take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, let's roll out the upper back since we did. Actually, if you need a sip, grab a sip. And then take that foam roller on the upper back again. And so Catherine, this will be your first time. And Catherine, I can't see you. I hope you have your roller. If you don't, take bridges. Do you have your roller? Or take bridges? Yeah. And Catherine, if you want, take this up and down. Bridges. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then we'll just roll out. We did some things with our arms, so I'm just going to roll out our upper back here a bit, and bridge will be just fine because we did a bridge, so yeah, you'll be good. And kind of roll out that upper back. Girls who did the foam roller, and just make sure that we relax that area. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Good, Catherine. And then girls with the foam roller, roll out your shoulders, like your shoulder blade area. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to take that off, and you're going to belly down, hands at your low back. Inhale, lift. And breathe. Now relax and switch your hands so the other pinky's on the outside. Lift up and breathe. Good. Michelle, that looks great. It's more open. And then let your hands down. Press up and hold a swan, also known as Cobra. Elbows point towards the floor. Relax your neck. And breathe into the upper back, upper shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down and either interlace your fingers again or hold on to your feet and lift up into a bow. Your choice. Good. Neck is soft. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Nice. Let's take a child pose. Push your hips back. Let your low back stretch. And if that hurts your knees, just keep your hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to go into a little side stretch here with your plank. With your side plank. If you have your roller, do. If you don't, just use your floor. Let your elbow down. You can stagger the feet. Go up. Now, if you have if you would like an option, you can go up. Nice yoga mat, right? Love it. You have to use what you have. That's the goal. Okay, be creative. 5, and inhale, and 6. Good, and you're breathing no matter which one you're doing. 7, continuously. 8, I like it. 9, 10, and then you just lower your hip. Go to the other side. Exhale. Now, you may find you want to stay still. You may find you want to add on. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Lower that hip. Terrific. And over here, just a static hold. Elbow down, hold, breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Exhale, lower. Go to the other side. Forearm down. Staggered stance. Go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale down. Perfect. Legs out like a big V. Now you can use your roller or not. It doesn't matter too much on this. You're just going to go forward and back. If you have a roller, just use your hands, kind of like little caterpillars walking forward and back. So we're going to go back and forth a few times, kind of warm up those inner thighs. You can use your hands on the floor too. It's not too big of a difference. Back and forth. All right, now we're going to hold. Find a place that feels good and stretch and breathe into the upper back. Feel the inner thighs relax. 2. Inhale. And exhale, come up. Now we're going to the other side. Take one arm up and take one arm over. And breathe. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Good. 3, like rolling the wrist around too, Michelle. Like let that arm move. 2. Yep. And on the 1, you can come up, and the arm that's up in the air, you can move it in and internal and external, or wrist. You'll notice these intuitive urges of movement help when you get some different stretches. Breathe into that rib cage. Yeah, rotation is good. You feel the back differently, you feel the shoulder differently. Inhale. And then just go right back down the middle and just see if that feels good. You can use your roller or your hands can be to your feet, whatever feels comfortable. Yeah, just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then gently come up. Perfect. We're going to take a hip opener, and you can take your right ankle to left thigh with your hand through your window, and while you're here, draw the biggest circles you can with your ankles. The biggest circles you can with your ankles. And you can go the other direction with those ankle circles. And you can point and flex. And stretch out that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice little rock. Now we're going to take it to the other side, ankle to thigh. You're going to move those ankles in the biggest circles you can. We're going to go the other way. And point flex. Hold that in. Right. And then when you're ready, you can take one of two things. You can take a bridge and hold, or you can take a bridge with a roller and hold. And with the bridge with the roller, you can also take it out. This is totally up to you. So either do bridge with a roller, or bridge with long legs. And if you're with long legs, the roller's more underneath where your glutes meet your hamstrings. Then we're going to hold 10. All these will open up the front hips. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Let that foot come up. Let the other foot come up. Lift up your booty. Lower your spine down.
And then take your left leg long and take your right knee over. Take your right arm out like a T and stretch that hip, back and shoulder. We'll take another inhale. Let that come up. Right leg down, left knee over, right hand on that thigh, left arm out. And then when you're ready, gently come back and realign your spine. Now, the next one is either going to be a hamstring stretch, or if you want a double whammy, you put your roller underneath your booty and one leg goes up and one leg goes down. The other thing you can do is use your strap around your top foot. So whatever is fine. Yep, that's great. Nice. There you go. Yep, a towel will work. Perfect, Catherine, I love it. Okay, so the main thing, your muscle doesn't know the difference. It just wants to feel the stretch in the belly of the muscle. So you can always pull the toes back and add more of a increased stretch on that back chain. Your other leg pours down to the ground. You might want to move your leg across the midline a couple inches and get that outer hamstring, and it crosses the knee and the hip. So when it's tight, it can contribute to back pain, hip pain, and knee pain. So we're letting that go. And maybe even out to the side a little bit. That's going to be more inner hamstring at first. If you go further, it's more inner thigh. Alright, we're going to switch it up. Other leg. Hamstring. One leg pours. going to help the knee and the low back feel so good. And go across the midline a little. And as you're here, see if you can relax your face and your shoulders. Relax your leg that's towards the floor. Relax your jaw. You might be able to take that leg out a couple inches to the side and get that inner hamstring. Maybe you have a craving to do 3 inches out, 4 inches out. Alright, we're going to feel so good today. Let that leg come up. Slowly release. And you're just going to let either your legs go on the wall or Shavasana. I'm also going to show you that you can use your foam roller on the underneath the hips with your legs up. So you can choose whichever of these positions help you rest. The legs up is always nice to help circulation, to give the vessels some love. Let your breath go in through the nose and expand as much of the rib cage as you can, the lungs. And let your exhale let your exhale go out of your nostrils as well. Now, whenever you're ready, you can start coming up to a seated position that serves you. Lift up through your spine without much effort, and just take a moment to notice the breath and how it can help you with your posture, help you with your mood. We're going to set an intention just to be aware of how the body feels. With the foam rolling, with the strength that we did, with the postural strengthening, the core, the flexibility at the end. Just notice how your body can move a little freer, and it's got all this potential strength, but it moves with freedom. Notice how that feels to be able to take a nice full breath, setting the mood for allowing all the appreciations in your day to be in your senses, to be able to see those appreciations during your day, the gifts that surround us. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room. Thank you guys so much, so much. Good job. Way to be creative and come. Bye, girls.